The way NBA players think about guaranteed money today is not the result of a trend, a rebellion, or a sudden change in attitude. It is the result of years of accumulated experience inside a league that has become faster, colder, and more transactional than ever before. This shift in mindset did not happen overnight. It happened slowly as players began to notice patterns that repeated themselves again and again. For a long time, guaranteed money was seen as the ultimate goal. Players were taught that once they secured a long-term, fully guaranteed contract, everything else would naturally fall into place. Financial stability was supposed to bring peace of mind. Peace of mind was supposed to lead to better performance. Better performance was supposed to lead to respect, opportunity, and longevity. But the modern NBA challenged that belief. Players started watching teammates sign the massive guaranteed contracts and then slowly disappear from relevance. Not because they suddenly became bad players, but because circumstances changed. A new coach arrived with a different system. A front office decided to rebuild. A younger player was drafted at the same position. A trade shifted priorities. None of these things were rare, and none of them were stopped by guaranteed money. This is where the illusion began to break. Guaranteed money guarantees payment. It does not guarantee playing time. It does not guarantee trust. It does not guarantee alignment with a coach's vision, and it certainly does not guarantee long-term opportunity. Players began to realize that security on paper does not always translate to security on the court. As the league evolved, flexibility became more valuable than permanence. Teams learned to protect themselves with options, non-guarantees, and short-term commitments. Players noticed this and adapted. They realized that being locked into a long-term deal without control could actually reduce their leverage rather than increase it. Control became more important than comfort. A player with a shorter contract and options can respond to change. If a situation becomes toxic, they can leave. If a team changes direction, they can reposition themselves. If their value increases, they can capitalize on momentum. A player without flexibility is forced to wait, hope, and endure. Another major factor driving this shift is how salary shapes perception. In the NBA, contracts define narratives. A highly paid player is immediately judged by their contract, not their role. Every missed shot, every defensive lapse, every bad game is evaluated through the lens of how much money they make. This creates pressure that is often invisible to fans. When performance dips, patience disappears quickly. Coaches shorten rotations. Front offices quietly explore alternatives. Media criticism intensifies. A player's confidence can erode, not because of lack of ability, but because of constant scrutiny tied to salary expectations. On the other hand, players on shorter or more flexible deals are often treated differently. They are seen as hungry, motivated, proving themselves. Mistakes are framed as part of growth rather than failure. This difference in perception affects confidence, trust, and opportunity. Players are acutely aware of this contrast. Mental health plays a significant role as well. Being trapped in an environment where a player feels unwanted, misused, or misunderstood can slowly destroy motivation. Guaranteed money does not protect against frustration, anxiety, or loss of identity. Many players learned that staying in the wrong situation, even with financial security, can shorten a career. Environment matters more than ever. Performance is not isolated from context. Coaching philosophy, locker room culture, organizational stability, and communication all influence how a player performs. When players feel valued and trusted, they play freer. When they feel trapped, they tighten up. Younger players entering the league are learning these lessons early. They study what happens to veterans. They see how quickly situations change. They understand that one bad contract situation can define years of a career.
As a result, they approach negotiations differently. They ask better questions. What is my role here? How stable is the coaching staff? How does this organization treat players when priorities shift? Will I have flexibility if things change? Agents have evolved alongside this mindset. The goal is no longer just to maximize guaranteed money. The goal is to preserve leverage. Player options, short-term deals, and strategic timing have become essential tools. Agents understand that protecting a player's ability to move can be more valuable than locking in maximum guarantees.
From the team perspective, this creates friction. Some organizations adapt and embrace flexibility. Others resist, expecting loyalty in a system that no longer operates on loyalty alone. This mismatch in expectations often leads to tension, mistrust, and eventual separation. Locker rooms reflect these dynamics. Players who feel trapped often disengage emotionally. Communication declines, leadership weakens, chemistry suffers. Meanwhile, players who feel in control tend to invest more, speak up more, and lead more effectively. The NBA today is defined by movement. Teams pivot quickly, strategies change, windows open and close fast. Players are not rejecting guaranteed money because they are irresponsible. They are responding intelligently to a system that rewards adaptability. Fans sometimes misunderstand these decisions. They focus on numbers and assume greed or arrogance. But players see risk, patterns, and consequences that are invisible from the outside. Careers are short. Opportunities are fragile. One wrong environment can alter everything. Endorsements and personal branding add another layer to this reality. Visibility matters. Playing time matters. Being in the right system matters. A player earning guaranteed money while sitting on the bench may lose long-term earning potential far beyond basketball. The league is not broken. It is evolving. Guaranteed money still matters, but it is no longer the ultimate measure of success. Awareness, control, adaptability, and positioning now define smart career decisions. Players are not turning down money. They are turning down situations that limit their future. This shift in mindset is reshaping the NBA right now, and it is only becoming more common.